Hey everyone, IceAgePenguin here. I'm back with another video. Yeah, it's been a while, isn't it? I haven't uploaded a fucking video in like 3 fucking months. Yeah, you can blame me on that one. I have been pretty damn lazy lately. But today I'll be talking about something pretty damn cool that has just been announced just a few days ago. Now, as you may have all know, Valve, the company that made Steam, just announced a new portable gaming PC. And yes, you heard me right. It's a portable gaming PC, not a console, because you can literally install anything on it, like Windows, Linux, Mac OS. You can install different kinds of programs like Chrome. You can use YouTube, Netflix, anything, like anything. You can even fucking pirate games on it. It's that fucking cool. You can literally run any kind of games on it, like full-fledged PC games from Steam, Epic, Uplay, Battle.net, Origin. Heck, you can also use any kind of emulator too, like a Nintendo Switch emulator, DS emulator, NES emulator, GameCube emulator, and so on. Like, it's literally a desktop PC in the palm of your hands, which is freaking amazing. Now, you would think most people would be pretty damn happy and excited about this pretty cool device, right? Right? Wrong. Unfortunately, there are a lot of Nintendo drones on Twitter that are crying about this, and it's fucking glorious. Today we'll be eating some of that delicious salt. So let's dive right in, shall we?
Pretty sure this violates a copyright?
Oh my fucking god. How many times we have to tell you guys that Nintendo doesn't own handheld gaming consoles? Like, seriously. Like, you guys are fucking retarded. Nintendo doesn't own handheld gaming consoles. They were not the first one to own handheld gaming consoles. If another company makes a handheld gaming console, it doesn't mean they're automatically copying Nintendo. If it worked that way, Sony would have sued Nintendo a long time ago because the PSP and PS Vita were way before the Switch. But they don't, because that would be fucking retarded.
And most people don't know what Steam is. That's why it will fail like the rest of their hardware.
So basically, you're saying that most people don't know what the biggest digital distribution platform on PC is. Sure, buddy, sure. I totally fucking believe you.
Imagine paying $60 to $70 worth of games that is overpriced to pay $3.99 for this junk.
Is this fucking idiot seriously comparing buying $60 to $70 games to buying a $400 console? Are you, like, seriously, are you fucking stupid? Like, seriously, what kind of mental gymnastics do you guys have to come up with to say this fucking retarded shit?
How about they talk about getting actual games on the Steam Deck, because developers aren't suddenly going to port their games to Linux because Valve made a gimmicky system that happens to run on Linux. Nor will the religions built around Valve have any influence.
Okay, first of all, dude, you do realize that the people that made the Steam Deck are not the same people that are going to make video games. You do realize that the hardware division of Valve have a completely different set of expertise than the software division of Valve. They do completely different things. The hardware engineers are not going to make fucking video games, dude. You have to be fucking retarded to think that. They work on hardware. They don't work on games, fucking idiot. Also, developers don't need to port their games to Linux. Valve already has a special software called Proton that is integrated into Steam on Linux that helps Windows games run on Linux. And heck, if that doesn't work, you can always install Windows on the device and install any game you want.
So basically, this is cloud gaming. Hadn't found anything on GPU? Will this mean that the fidelity will be locked to guaranteed 60 FPS? Stadia to go? At least I wouldn't need to buy a subscription to play my games, but it does look clunky and I probably won't play GOG.
Okay, first of all, dude, learn how to spell. Second off, no, it's not cloud gaming. This is just a handheld PC that has its own hardware and specs and can play any games locally. But if you want to stream, it can do that too, because it's literally just a PC and thus has access to GeForce Now, xCloud, Stadia, and tons of other streaming services. But if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. You can just play games locally. Also, yes, you can achieve a stable 60 FPS, something which the Switch is mostly incapable of.
Why does everyone copies Nintendo?
Probably because while Nintendo has great ideas, they often execute them very poorly. So other companies pick up the slack and take Nintendo's ideas and make them better. Seriously, Nintendo comes up with all these fucking gimmicks, but they never actually fully support them or improve upon them. They just get fucking lazy. Case in point, the Nintendo Switch. It's basically a console and handheld in one, but they never actually improved upon it. They never improved the online. They never improved the hardware. They just release exclusive games, people buy them, and they don't have to do anything in terms of hardware. Like, seriously, I don't get why so many people bootleg this company.
So Valve said, let's take the Switch, but like make it a burst handheld layout.
Dude, you haven't even used the device. You haven't even seen any reviews of it. So how the hell do you know it has a bad layout? Honestly, I have seen so many people on Twitter complaining about the layout, and I just honestly don't see what the fuck is wrong with it. It looks perfectly fine.
Save my tweet. Steam Deck will not crack 1 million.
It's saved alright. Saved on this video for all the world to see and laugh at you like the clown you are.
This is going to be a massive flop. It's crazy.
Yeah, sure. It's such a damn flop that it literally crashed Steam's entire website the day the pre-orders went live and had over 100,000 pre-orders on its first day. I mean, if that's what's considered a failure in gaming, then sign me up, please.
Yeah, too bad Nintendo's still holding on to some good exclusives. If this launches well, they'll make sure to hold on to them even harder, I bet. Lol.
Actually, I regret to inform you, but no, you can run those games on PC as well. I'm not sure if you have heard of it, but there's this little thing called emulators. You see, these emulators allow you to play basically any game from any console you want. So basically, you can install the Switch emulator or the Wii U emulator and play Nintendo Switch games or Wii U games like Breath of the Wild. And you can play them at much higher resolutions, with much higher frame rates, with mod support, ultra wide, tons of other features that the Switch will never get. Yeah, I know this must be very hard for you Nintendoans to comprehend, but yes, the PC has been able to play Nintendo games far better and has far more Nintendo games than even Nintendo's own freaking consoles.
Post that Switch to scare PC elitists.
Oh shit, guys, he posted the Switch. I guess I have to throw my PC in the garbage can now. He posted the Switch on Twitter. I'm so fucking scared now. Yeah, I'm totally gonna be scared of a piece of hardware that is weaker than even a base PlayStation 4, that can't even achieve a stable 720p in most games, which can't even achieve 60 FPS in most games. It's 30, and even not even a stable 30. It drops below 30 all the fucking time, even in first-party Nintendo games, which you would expect would be optimized for the Switch, but apparently no, they're not. In fact, Nintendo emulators on the PC can run those same games 1,000 times better, which is fucking hilarious.
Lol, should have said ditch your Xbox. Switch has games you can't play on Steam Deck, so why would you ditch it?
Again, you can play those games on the Steam Deck because the Steam Deck is literally just a PC. So you can literally just install Yuzu or Ryujinx on it, which can emulate Nintendo Switch games and basically play any Switch game you want. This is what a lot of these Nintendo fanboys are not getting. The Steam Deck is not a console. It isn't locked to any set specific types of games. So the idea that it needs exclusives to be successful doesn't make any sense at all.
Can't play Sims 2 or Sims 1 or any older game if it's not on Steam, as it only runs what's on Steam. Yeah, no thanks, too pricey for such restrictions, unless someone can find a way to mod it to run anything.
Then here's a wonderful idea, just install those games from another website. The Steam Deck is not restricting you from only installing on Steam. It's not a proprietary device like consoles. You can install any exe, any zip file you want. Valve is not forcing you to only install games from Steam. And what's funny is that another dude actually replies to this guy and says the exact same fucking thing. Jupiter tweets, you can just install Windows on it and forget about compatibility problems.
Ah yes, I want to buy a device and then have to figure stuff needed to flash it with Windows. Yeah, no, save up for a PC that's compatible out of the box is easier.
Wait, did you just say you need to flash Windows to install it? What the fuck? This has to be one of the most misinformed, dumbest statements I ever heard. Windows is not Android, dude. You don't need to fucking flash anything. You just download Windows and install it. Ta-da! It's not fucking rocket science. Even a 5-year-old can do it. But anyways, guys, in conclusion, do I think the Steam Deck will be successful? Me personally, I'm cautiously optimistic. While Valve does have an history of abandoning a lot of their hardware in the past, I think a Steam Deck will be successful enough that they will keep supporting it. Non-surprisingly enough, there is actual demand for portable PC handhelds in the market. Like say the Steam machines, which nobody wanted because who wants to buy an overpriced device to play games when they can just build a PC for much cheaper? Will the Steam Deck outsell the Nintendo Switch? No, because Nintendo Switch is a mass-produced product that can be produced in millions upon millions of units. So even if there is console-level demand for the Steam Deck, Valve doesn't have big enough resources to satisfy that demand. Unlike let's say Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. Those companies can mass-produce console units in a day, which Valve can't do, unfortunately. Doesn't mean the Steam Deck will not be successful. It just means it will have more of a niche audience. But anyways, I think that's it for this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you will be buying the Steam Deck. If you want to recommend me a video or topic to do a video on, comment down below or DM me on Twitter, links to which is down below in the description of this video. So I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Adios.